The all-new Mazda CX-60 represents everything that Mazda has built into its DNA over the last 100 years, from the great design, both inside and out, to the Japanese craftsmanship and new technologies, all of which are focused on creating a fantastic experience for the driver and their passengers. CX-60 is the first plug-in full hybrid technology the company has released for sale in an SUV aimed at the European market. The all-new Mazda CX-60, which adds to Mazda's selection of sports utility vehicles, or SUVs, is the first of two new models from the company's large product group that will be rolled out across Europe over the course of the next 2 years and aimed at positioning the brand closer to that of premium competitors. The imposing power of the Mazda CX-60's beautiful and dynamic styling conveys the intelligence and elegance of the latest developments in Kodo, the soul of motion design. The advancements are woven into the toughness of the striking front engine and rear-wheel drive SUV architecture, which gives the vehicle a formidable appearance. The Mazda CX-60 PHEV has a unique powertrain which is the first of its kind in Europe. It comprises a Skyactiv G 2.5-liter 4-cylinder direct injection gasoline engine, a sizable 100 kilowatt electric motor, and a 355-volt 17.8 kilowatt-per-hour high-capacity battery. This engine and motor combination produce a total system output torque of 500 Nm, making it the most powerful road automobile Mazda has ever manufactured. The car can go from 0 to 100 km per hour in just 5.8 seconds and reach a top speed of 200 km per hour before hitting a speed limit. New generation straight-six 3.0-liter e-Skyactiv X gasoline and 3.3-liter Skyactiv D diesel engines with 2 distinct power outputs will also be released. These engines were developed utilizing the right-sizing philosophy, which calls for optimized displacement to increase fuel and power efficiency. They combine strong production with good fuel efficiency and emission performance. Thanks to their utilization of Mazda's M-Hybrid Boost, which is a 48-volt mild hybrid system. Despite the raw power, the new Mazda plug-in hybrid exhibits exceptional environmental credentials, most notably while operating only on the electric provided by the electric motor. The combined WLTP fuel consumption is only 1.5 liters per 1,000 kilometers, and the combined WLTP CO2 emissions are only 33 grams per kilometer. Also, when driven at less than 100 km per hour, the e-Skyactiv PHEV's electric range extends to 60 km. The new PHEV has a particularly low center of gravity thanks to the placement of the high-voltage battery between the front and back axles. Because of this, in conjunction with a permanent all-wheel drive system that incorporates the shaft-driven torque transfer between the axles, the vehicle possesses outstanding handling characteristics that are on par with the best in the premium segment. Mazda CX-60 MHEV drivetrains have a regenerative friction brake coordination system. It employs a brake-by-wire system to determine the necessary level of braking force while generating as much energy as possible within this range. The revolutionary and compact system unit controls the brakes, the brake boosters, and the brake control system. As electric signals control the brakes, this configuration allows for more intricate braking controls than earlier mechanical systems. When displaying the power of the front-end, rear-wheel drive SUV architecture that the Mazda CX-60 possesses, the interior design closely matches the exterior design. The thoughtfully constructed and exquisitely beautiful cabin of the Mazda CX-60 is a haven of peace and quiet. Each component integrated into the car has a specific function. There is nothing unnecessary or merely decorative. The result is a straightforward, daring, and dignified interior that is comfortable for both the driver and the passengers. The interior of Mazda vehicles celebrates the living quality of natural wood grain and high-quality woven textiles. Our interior designers used materials of the highest quality in order to create an atmosphere that is serene, beautiful, and sophisticated. Both time-honored techniques and cutting-edge tools are utilized in producing textured surfaces. The treatment of the maplewood trim reflects the hacho, or asymmetric balance, which is aesthetically prevalent in Japanese design. Intentional unevenness is another name for this specific design. A Japanese stitching method called kakenui produces hanging stitching seams with intervals between the trim fabrics that provide a glimpse of the material underneath. The various patterns and yarns used in the woven textile are sensitive to change in light. The color and texture of the inside finishes are brought out to their fullest potential by the white ambient lighting installed in the front and rear door trim. A huge panoramic roof measuring 1,060 mm by 995 mm is included in the mid and high-grade trim levels of the Mazda CX-60. This roof is intended to increase the light and visibility available to the backseat occupants. The feeling of space is also accentuated by the large instrument panel's continuous lines extending into the door trim from the panel's sides. These lines also run through the vents on the sides. The robust form of the center console permeates the passenger area from front to back, indicating not only the presence of a longitudinal positioned engine, but also a brand new 8-speed automatic transmission and rear-wheel drive. Considering all the aspects, the car radiates optimistic vibes and hints towards success more than anything else. It may be different than its competitors, but positively. This brings us to the end of this video. If you liked the video, please consider subscribing and sharing so we can keep bringing more content like this. Also, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. See you next time!